man, some fucking like currently, I don't know what fucking math looks like in schools because I hear
It's a pain
bad
in the
things.
ass. Any like bed mass nonsense, I'm gonna instantly fail. Instantly. Do not care about that.
You don't understand. You know what? No one say what bed mass
I
is.
understand it. I understand it. I just do not care to use it.
I do not care about order of operations. It does not factor in my life.
Exactly. There you go. Thank you. I understand. Finally.
There is a question about the order of operations here, so.
Oh, I know. Some more important. I just don't care to use the order of operations.
Sarah, should I keep score? I was asking this before you showed up.
He's the only one that would care about a score.
Should I keep score? I think I'm going to keep score. We're going to keep score.
Score for what?
You're going to do it for him.
You're going to give us points for right answers.
Oh.
Yep.
For his mental pride.
Grady, you wouldn't have heard it, but I did recommend to everyone that it would probably be a good idea to have paper and something to write with and maybe a calculator.
Oh, we told him. Oh, good. And he's decided to come in blind, so you know what? He's made his own bed.
What do you mean blind?
C4.
You wanted to surprise him with it. So he was forced to go in blind and more since he found out like minutes ago.
Insane. The greasy boy and the sir.
I made another Discord account so that I can connect with my phone and show you guys the questions. So I will do that.
That's what that random Discord account that showed up randomly in our Discord was.
No Tiger Lily.
I figured you'd ask about it eventually.
I was curious, but I'm like, we'll see.
I'm just gonna actually leave this call for a second so that I don't make horrific feedback.
Good call. And
horrific feedback.
Yes, that horrific feedback that we're hearing. It's absolutely horrible. So
I just thought it would be funny if she got some horrific feedback anyways.
It didn't matter. It's just her.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, nothing. We're just laughing. So where's Greasy Boy?
I'm sure he is coming.
He was literally here a few minutes ago and he just disappeared.
There we go. You can snap questions, but you can't.
Going in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Oh no.
It's the Villains Talk Show. I missed the title screen, but I go backwards anyway because it doesn't matter.
Your production values here.
Yeah, I have amazing production values.
Yes.
Oh, all the production values. Hello and welcome to the Villains Talk Show and Podcast. I am one of your many hosts, C4. But I will not be hosting today. That will be our own Viking herself. And so I will finish by saying thank you to Rushala and For the Wheel for supporting us on Patreon. If you want to continue supporting the show, like, share, subscribe on Twitch or YouTube. Or you can give us money if you want on Patreon. Like, we're not going to say no. We'll give you perks. We got all the perks. So many numerous perks that they can't all be named in one.
So many perks that we have not actually given them.
We do. Oh, we actually have a sponsor now. We have officially a sponsor. www.justlikeness.com is officially sponsoring the Villains Talk Show. So, if you want to help, the show for free, you can always download the app at justlikeness.com. And don't ask us what the app is; it's the greatest app you'll ever download. That being said, I will let the Viking introduce who's here.
Well, hello. My cat Smudge is here. There's that. There's also me. I'm here.
Okay, smudge.
Besides that, we have C4, we have Insaniac. Actually, we have everybody today. We have the Elusive Gentleman, we have our dear Greasy Boy, and we have a special guest who, what name do you like?
I just have Atomic Tyrant written down. You could also call him a Beautiful Dove. I like that name.
Atomic works for me.
We're going to go with Atomic Dove.
Atomic Dove. I like it. I like it.
Where the hell did that come from again? Beautiful Dove.
It came from a very, very dark and morbid place.
That sounds about right.
Alrighty
exactly.
Then. Well, we also have an Atomic Dove. If you are watching, you can hopefully see this. If you are listening, you can't. But I have a extra screen here that just turned off on me, but it is showing something exciting on my desk. It is math questions! We're gonna do math today! Yay!
And just then, our viewership went from 3 to 1.
There's some math.
If you are listening on the podcast, I will be, hopefully, Miss Viking can help me, but we're going to be trying to describe the math questions to you at home. And you can be following at home and see if you beat us at math, because I am historically bad at math, but recently, because of my business, I've had to get better at math. And so I hopefully am going to do better than these schmucks.
We're gonna see. So I've arranged this in a very specific way. Here's my other cat. I'm just being swarmed now, and I don't have a door to keep them out. That's great. Okay.
Oh.
Okay, buddy.
Cat math stream.
So,
anyways,
why don't you start by telling the audience the rules?
Yes, well, I don't know if there's rules for that, but the way that I did this, so I love math. I teach math. It's one of my favorite things. I know I'm weird, but it makes me happy. So what I did is last night I went through the Alberta Education Programs of Studies, which is our curriculum. I started at kindergarten and worked my way up to kind of grade 10-ish. And from each grade, I made a few questions based on what kids should be learning in that grade. So we are going to start.
Whoa! I thought we were just doing grade 3.
Yeah, you said it's grade 3.
Whoa!
I did not say such a thing.
What?
At all.
She didn't. Were you paying attention? She said she started low and was working her way up.
Yeah, she just told me kindergarten.
You shut up, you goddamn ass kiss.
Starting at kindergarten. That's all I got. That's all I got told.
I appreciate it.
Who's paying attention?
Whatever, I got a whiteboard. I don't got no notepad and paper. I got a whiteboard to work with.
The goal is to see how far we get. I am very curious to see how far you guys can get. So I tried to make the questions build off of each other as much as possible so that hopefully the stuff that you do in like the grade 2 stuff, you'll be able to use to figure out the grade 3 and 4 stuff. But we'll see if that's actually how it works.
Hey, none of this sounds exciting, just so we're clear.
This is making it sound more exciting now.
Alright, let's start this horror show.
I'm finally gonna learn math.
Yay!
Alright.
3.
Are you guys ready for kindergarten?
Yes. Okay.
Kindergarten math! Alright. Can we see it?
No. It's too close.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was perfect before. That's weird.
That or you need a bigger camera.
I'll blame it on the cats.
Alright, so first question, I'll read it out loud for the audience. What do these number dots represent? There's 5 of them.
You can't read. What number do these dots represent? There we go.
Oh, thanks, teacher.
Jeez.
What number do these dots represent?
Dyslexia is a hard thing, isn't it?
Well, then you're the teacher, so describe the goddamn question for the audience while I answer them.
It says, what number do these dots represent? And then there are some colored dots below that.
I'm assuming that's 5 colored dots.
Well, is 5 your answer? Does that represent 5?
Answer the question properly. If my reading comprehension is there.
Okay.
I will wait for every.
What sort of shapes?
You
have to read all the questions.
Well,
I guess.
Okay, we're gonna do one at a time, but sure. Represent the number 9 as a picture is the next one.
Should we roll?
And then the last one on the page here for kindergarten is sort these shapes. What rule did you use to sort them? And we have 10 shapes, and we have 2 different spots to sort them into.
Can I flip them over?
Can you flip them over?
Yeah.
What? Sure.
Can I turn them around? Like, what
Put it down, flip it
Yes.
in
motion do I have?
Yes.
So I can Tetris this stuff into the boxes?
Well, sure, as long as you're sorting it into 2 different categories.
What do you mean by rule, by the way? What do you mean by rule? Why are you giving kindergarten... that part doesn't make sense to me. You're just telling them to make
Because I wrote it assuming that you're adults, but...
Okay, I think I got
that
this.
is something that kindergartners would do. You need to make up a rule to use to sort them.
You need to make one up.
Maybe the better question is, how did you sort them?
Did it. I did the math.
The triangles go in one box and the rectangles go in the other box?
Is that any notice the numbers written on these?
There you go. That's a good way to do it.
All right, I got my answers.
Yeah.
Okay.
That took way too long for 3 easy kindergarten questions. That took us
did.
That took everyone at least
It
3
really
minutes.
did.
With all short answers. I will explain mine to the audience. The answer number 1 is
mine.
Initiative.
The first one is 5. The answer to number 2.
It is 5.
The answer number 2 is I just put 9 dots in a row.
Yeah,
Nice.
I got that too.
And then the rule I had for
the
the last one is the rule was triangles to the left, all other shapes to the right.
Oh, I did that
Perfect.
differently. I put rectangles on the left and triangles on the right.
That's
I don't
okay.
think we
You
got
can
that right.
do that.
I took the time to look at the shapes. I realized there's numbers written inside,
Good,
so
yeah.
I mentally did the evens and the odds.
You were gonna do evens and odds. I was gonna do
there
that
you
too.
That one works too.
Yeah, I didn't realize because it's really small on my
Yeah.
screen, but then I look close and I'm like, oh, there's numbers there. And I'm like,
Everyone
all right.
pat yourselves on the back for doing good, kindergarten
Good
equations.
job.
We're all smarter than a
Yay.
kindergartner.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
There are numbers there.
So do we all?
Hey.
Oh, there are
Grade
cool.
1 to
Yeah.
grade 1.
We all get 3 points.
Grade
Can we get
1. All right.
Wait, what about
Grade
nap time?
1.
Roll for
One.
initiative.
What are the questions, Sarah? Read them out loud for the audience.
Number 1 is count by 5s from 0 to 50. Number 2, what number is 1 more than 13? Number 3, what is 3 plus 4? And number 4, what comes next? And we've got a pattern. We've got a triangle, a circle, a square, a triangle, a circle, a square, and a triangle, and what's next?
Circle.
Thanks, Grady. I wasn't gonna get that one, but thanks. Thank you so much, Atomic Dove. You
The
saved
best
my
math
ass on
class
that one.
ever here. Yeah,
Absolutely saved my ass.
that one. By accident.
That's not cheating, right, Sarah? If he says the answer, I just get an automatic pass.
Absolutely.
Sweet.
If you think that one's correct,
If we guess the wrong answer, can we get it check mark too?
I guess
Being
that's
original.
what she said.
There you go, Miss
All
Viking.
right.
There's my answers.
Thank
I
you.
did the math.
Did we all
There
successfully
you go.
count by 5? from 0
I
to
think
50?
we all did.
I counted to 3. I counted by
5,
3s.
10,
Yes, this
15,
is-
20.
20, 25,
Did you count by
30, 35,
threes?
40,
Did you
45,
really?
50.
No.
You don't start counting by 3s until grade 2.
5, 10, 15, 20,
Yeah,
25, 30.
we don't do that yet.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. And then 1 more than 13 is 12.
Oh, there you go. What's 3 plus 4?
34, obviously.
Obviously.
And we all know that the circle comes next.
Oh, I thought it was a square.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Are you being honest? Because
I
I'm
got
tallying up
14,
points
7, and
here.
0.
I'm tallying up points here, and if you really want to start losing points now, it's up
That was
to you.
right, as you can see.
Yeah, I figured.
I counted for 14, a 7, and a 0.
Alright, let's move on to grade 2.
No, I'm 7 out of 7.
Everyone's 7 out of 7.
So
Good job. I'm very proud of you all. Okay. Grade 2. What is an odd number between 10 and 15? Then our next question is, the square is the blank shape. And we have a circle, a triangle, and a square in that order. Number 3 is use greater than, less than, to solve the problem.
Logical brain is overthinking some of this shit.
Wait, I'll take the burn on this.
You need the deep question, Jeremy.
Do you
Hey,
want?
Guys, it's easy.
If I just put
bullshit.
if I put square in square shape, the square is the square shape. Will I still get full marks?
First, second, or third.
Okay.
It's
the square is the square
Oh.
shape.
You definitely shouldn't have answered that question.
There is a first, second, or third shape. Go with that.
Okay. What's the next question?
Number 3, use greater than, less than, or equal to solve the problem. So we've got a 3 and a 7. Then we've got a 14 and a 42. And then a 67 and a 66 plus 1.
You're so tricky.
Yeah, it's the Pac-Man mouth. That's how I was taught this shit. The gators are the Pac-Man mouth.
And then the fourth
Yeah,
one?
exactly. They always want to eat the bigger
Yeah,
number.
they always want to be full.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You got to read all
They
the
get hungry
questions for
other-
the audience, Sarah.
Sweet. Definitely didn't mess that up, almost.
Got to read all.
Are
the
we on
questions.
number 4 now?
I assume you're just
Number
reading them all.
4.
Wait, you said grade 2 is reading comprehension. I see that on the bottom.
Yeah, it is.
I
Number
can, like,
4.
yeah,
We've
that,
got
there's like
3
the video
questions.
works in the way. Like, could you move it up a little higher?
Yeah, I'll move it in a second. We've got 42 plus 4. We've got
Move the
72
paper up.
minus
Oh,
8.
plus, I suppose.
And we've got 18 minus 9. Ooh. Can we do them specifically without calculators? Ooh.
Absolutely.
What does number
Ooh,
5
I'm
say?
impressed. Number 5. There we go.
There we go. Yeah.
If Penny spent 3 weeks writing a story, how many days did she spend? And then there's a part 2 to it. Penny's story wasn't finished, and she needed 3 extra days. How long was it now?
If
Other
anyone
number first. There we go.
Done.
done, are you kidding me? How
I
slow?
got that.
How are you so
Yeah.
slow?
No.
Oh, I've been done forever. I just figured I'd say it.
Yeah, me too. There's all my answers.
So for odd numbers between 10 and 15, we've got
We got
11 or 13. The
Yeah.
square is the second shape.
Oh, I thought we were supposed to draw a picture of the shape.
For 3 and 7, we've got 7 is greater, so the
Pac-Man,
open
right?
side of the mouth
Pac-Man,
is
right?
there. Exactly. 14 and 42, same thing. And then 67 and 66 plus 1 are equal.
Ooh.
Yep.
42 plus 4 is 4 plus 2 is 6, and 46. 72 minus 8. We have to borrow from the
64.
7, make 12. We've got 4 and 6, so 64. And 18 minus 9 is 9.
Yep.
If
If Penny spent 3 weeks, well, that is 21 days. And if she needed
almost
3
wrote
extra days,
34, but I was like, wait,
that's funny.
yeah, I had 3 in the brain, so I have to write the 3 apparently.
That's fair, though. 3 is a good number.
I started writing a 3, and I'm like, that's not the number I need. That's not the one I'm using.
Wait, so did anyone get anything wrong?
No.
No.
Okay. Everyone's still at 12.
Cool.
Everyone's 12 for 12.
Kids learn a lot. Kids learn a lot in grades 3 and 4, so there's 2 pages for each of these ones.
What?
She's done one of the
Right.
questions.
What?
She's cheating.
What?
Cheating.
I'm cheating?
Yeah. So you're doubling the questions every grade.
Oh, I see.
You're
Well.
cheating.
Regardless, count by threes from 0 to 30.
Bitch!
Then write the number 462.
The thing.
We've got some more addition and subtraction questions. We have 162 plus 14. We have 79 minus 42, 416 plus 72, and 342 minus 31. Then, number 4, we've got what multiplication question does this represent, and solve it. And we've got a bunch of dots.
I see
Then-
you almost
Is
failed
that a
writing number
79? 79 minus 42?
2.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Yeah, it was Jeopardy for number 2.
Yeah. Hey, what can I say? I'm not perfect, just mostly.
No, clearly I see where you went. Yeah, you worked backwards for your questions. So,
I actually I was reading it out from where I'd written it down, and I read it as 462, and then I went to write the numbers, and I was like, wait, nope, that's not what the question is supposed to be. Number
change the
5.
format. Number 3, you're cheating again. Changing format.
Exactly.
You just laughing.
Number 5 says represent visually and solve, and we have 3 times 3. And then number 6 asks us to figure out which fraction is bigger. We have 1/3 and 2/3, and 3/5 and 4/5. Ooh.
I've been in a hot kitchen since around 1. I don't have the brain power for this right now.
And we're only at grade 3.
Dude, I had to deal with my family, so you get bent. That shit was fucked.
I
You mean
believe it.
What's that? What are the 2 other fractions? Is that 3/5 and 4/5?
Yes.
Say 3 fists and 4.
Okay, I'm good.
3/5.
Next
Are you all right
page.
there, Jeremy?
I'm done.
Well, let's go over the answers on this one first. 3 is from 0 to 30.
Everyone
You guys
should
know
just
how to
get
do that?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure everyone got that.
Yeah.
462? Looks like that. Yay!
Amazing.
We've got 162 plus 14 is 176. We've got 79 minus 52 is 37. 416 plus
488.
72 is 488. And 342
311.
minus 31 is indeed 311. What multiplication question does that picture represent?
O times foe. Or 4 times
3.
Wow.
It is 4 times 3. Is it 3 times 4?
Yes.
Wait, yes, it is 3 times 4. It's 3 times 4. It is not 4 times 3.
I see.
Because it is 3 groups of 4.
Who wrote?
Or is it 4 groups of 3?
Who
I
wrote
saw
4
No,
times?
it's not.
Who wrote 4 times 3?
Yeah. I saw
Shut
4
your
dots
arm
3
out.
times.
Who wrote?
And
No.
Wow.
Who wrote 4 times 3? Because I wrote 3 times 4 because that's 3 groups of 4. That's what I saw.
Exactly.
So I got 18 so far. What did you write, guys?
Yeah, Score Goblin. I wrote 4 times 3.
Did you? Oh, so that's
Did
one
you?
down.
My stone dad saw 4 dots 3
Shiny
times.
Tiger Goblin, please mark my score down.
17 as well. What about you, Atomic?
I got 3 4 times.
Oh, he's tied with me, you bastard. I'm just going to assume the greasy boy also got that wrong since he brought it up wrong.
No, just misspoke.
Did you? Let's see.
I wrote down 3 times 4. I stopped
I
writing it
haven't
down.
been writing these down. I've just been answering them.
Okay.
The good news is that the next one is not tricky, and 3 times 3, you just get 3 groups of 3.
What if I did the triangles upside
Then-
down?
It does not matter. And to solve it, 3 times 3 equals 9.
Oh.
Yay!
Yay! For our
Yay.
fractions, 2/3 is
2/3
bigger
is
than
bigger.
1/3.
4/5
And
is bigger than
4/5
3/5.
is bigger than 3/5. Yay!
Yay!
So after grade 3, we have C4 Atomic and Greasy Boy with 18.
We're not done grade 3 yet.
No, we're not done.
We're not done.
Grade 3 and 4, they learned so much.
Okay.
Okay, what fraction is that? We've got a circle with some pieces cut in it, and some of them are shaded in. So what fraction is it? There are 2 right answers to that. What is the perimeter of a shape that we've got here?
Oh, yeah.
And then how
One
many
that
sides does an
shaded out or
octagon
missing.
have? And what's an example of an octagon?
Oh,
What was that? How many sides does an octagon have?
Placement on the questioning there for the octagon.
What?
Clever placing on the question on the octagon. It's number 9.
Yeah, true.
I knew it.
Right?
Yeah. That's funny. All right, the fraction is either 2/6 or 4/6. Either one would be right.
Or 1/3?
The perimeter, we've got a shape. Or 1/3 or 2/3. Yeah. We've got a shape here. It's a rectangle. One side is 5 centimeters and one side is 4 centimeters. That means the perimeter is 18 centimeters. Yeah. And how many sides does an octagon have? 8. What's an example of an octagon?
An 8-sided.
8-sided circle.
Stop sign.
A stop
Good
sign.
example, yeah.
Doesn't everybody drop?
Oh my god.
Good news. You guys are all smarter than 3rd graders.
Yay! But now we need to find out if we're smarter than the 5th grader.
Yeah, that's true. But now you got to go for 4th grade first.
Oh, I'm out.
All right. We have
We got
bigger
the
numbers.
missing comment right here.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Wait. Before we continue, just an update so people at home who are watching can see the scores.
Oh, look at all these. Look at all these.
We have C4
We're
All
going.
big numbers.
and
The score
Atomic
goblin over there.
and Greasy Boy at 21 and the Elusive Gentleman and Insaniac at 20.
Okay, well, Atomic is bailing because it's 11:04 and I have to work at 5 o'clock.
Oh, gross. Have a great night.
That means
Yeah.
we automatically fail the rest of the test.
I accept my fate.
Good night, sir.
All right.
I actually stopped doing the math questions like so long ago.
That's fair. I'm just a crazy person who likes math, so.
This is correct.
Oh, all right. More math.
Like, I answered them in my head, but I stopped writing them down.
Fair enough. But I mean, most of those were very easy questions. All right, grade 4. We've got subtraction, 3,142 minus 1,364. Then addition, 4,392 plus 4,364.
You have to tap the screen.
Then,
Yeah, you have to tap the screen.
I do indeed.
It also makes it's hard to read them. So when you read them fast, it's hard to see. So that's 3,142.
Yep.
Okay.
Minus 1,364. I'm just gonna do this at the same time as you guys, because I didn't do this ahead of time. 2, 10, 13, 12.
Don't do it out loud.
Wait, shut up, Grady.
God, now I have to be a referee.
So funny.
All right, number 2 is asking you to estimate. We have 463 minus 81 and 637 plus 441. So now you have to figure out what on earth it means by estimate.
Yes.
Number 3 is what is 7 times 0 and why? Number 4, we've got some multiplication and division. We've got 7 times 5, 9 divided by 3, 32 divided by 4, and 8 times 8. And number 5 is 17 times 2 and 321 times 7.
Oh, that's 9 divided by 3. And
Yep.
32 divided by 4.
Yep.
I hate math. I hate math. 8 times 8. I hate math. Shit.
64, isn't it?
Math. I hate math. I hate math. What's 80 minus 16? That is. I hate math.
Done.
I hate math. What's that? 7 times 32 or 34?
Where?
The last question.
321.
321. 7 times 3.
321 times 7.
I hate math. All right, I'm done.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, I just wrote down most of the answers as we went. I don't feel like we need to say them all out loud.
Well,
the last one is 2,247, though.
Hopefully you follow along at home.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean...
And for number 3, it's because you can't multiply by 0.
Why not?
Yeah.
Because math.
Because you can't multiply by something that doesn't exist.
Exactly.
Because... So 7 times 0 is 0. Because, yes, 7 groups of 0. You can't... If you have 7 groups and there's nothing in any of those groups...
What about 0 groups of 7?
You know,
well, then you have no groups.
Then you have 0
There's
groups.
7 things.
if
There's
none
7
of us,
things in each group, but there's no groups.
if we weren't
All right.
swearing,
Adios.
disgusting pieces of shit, we could market this to kids and teach them math. But
We
fuck
could.
that.
I think
I'm a math teacher.
Sarah's starting her
Guys, it's
curriculum
really-
right here. She's secretly going to save the VOD.
That makes sense.
This is... I mean, this
Bye-bye,
is
everyone.
the Alberta
Good
curriculum.
night.
so-
Have a great
so
night,
your
bud.
math
Thanks for
test
coming
next
for
week.
half the show.
Just kind of tells about
Yeah.
video.
Follow Atomic Tyrant nowhere because he has no social media.
That sounds about right.
I think I got overexcited with grade 4, so we're gonna just do 2 of the ones from the other page. I also I wrote down what is the area of the shape, but then didn't put in a shape. So
Got overexcited with grade 4.
So you know what that's left opening, everybody? Question number 7 is a penis.
Yeah, penis.
You must draw the shape of a penis.
Oh.
all right,
Right
we've
there.
got number 8. Number 8 wants you to write the fractions as decimals and the decimals as fractions. So we have 4 and 3/10. We have 9.34. We have 7 and 6/100, and we have 0.79. And then number 9, we've got some rectangles thrown into our equations here. We've got 6 or triangles, not rectangles.
But those
6
are
plus
definitely
triangle
rectangles.
equals 9. 6 plus triangle equals 9. 18 minus triangle equals 4. And 3 times triangle equals 12. So figure out what the
Aren't
triangle should
triangles
be.
supposed to equal the same?
What?
No, I think they're
Sure.
different.
No, not in this
But
It's
case.
different each question.
But, no, but triangles always equal the same. It's like fries equal the same, or burgers equal the same.
That's 18 minus
No, it's
triangle
it's
equals
X.
9.
Equals
It's X
4.
right now.
Equals
This is
4.
algebra.
Okay.
Yeah, because in grade 4 they start doing the concepts of algebra, but don't actually use All right, I'm gonna start.
No, don't you dare!
Okay.
You give me another 5 fucking seconds.
You haven't done the first one yet.
It's not it's 4 3/10 and then 0.34.
9.34.
God damn
Yeah.
it. Yeah. Okay, you can do the first one now.
See, I'm
Okay.
not gonna know the math.
4 and
but this
3/10
one's-
I hate this.
is
I hate
4
this
and
so
3/10.
much.
4.3.
Oh, that one.
Yay!
Yay!
Math.
Math.
Mine's all backwards
Fuck it. That'll work.
because of the camera.
Those are my answers. I don't care if they're wrong.
Okay.
But you're keeping track of points, so if you're wrong,
I think it looks like you're right.
Yes. That's what I
So
like
we've
to
got 9 and 34 100ths. We've got 7.06 because it needs to be in the hundredths. Like,
Yeah.
You have to
And then-
reduce that.
hear.
you have to reduce what? I mean, you could. You
Your
don't.
34 100ths is 17 over 50.
That's true.
You don't give me your
You
crap.
could reduce it if you'd like to. But I can't tell you to reduce it.
You always reduce it down to the lowest.
That's yeah.
That's
That's
even
the
better.
Maybe not over 100. You know what, Jeremy?
you have half a bonus point.
You're just trying to lick ass now.
He gets
You're
his
not
point
getting that
back, man.
point
He lost
back.
the point before he gets his point back. Yeah.
Okay, 6 plus 3 equals 9. 18 minus 14 equals 4. And 3 times 4 equals 12. There you go. Are you happy now?
No.
I succeeded. I succeeded.
I think Jeremy deserves a
In
half
grade
bonus
5
point.
elementary school, I actually wrote a test where I actually corrected my math teacher on a test, and he was pissed.
Nice. I love it. If
So
you
I scratched it, I put in like the wording, and I reworded it properly. And I wrote the thing. He took the point of being a dick and calling me out on it, even though I was correct.
Oh,
I've had
That
that
sucks.
happen.
One of you
before.
had the
I don't know
attitude to
this
correct me on my spelling.
Well, to be fair, he was the math teacher, not an English teacher.
Don't give a shit, he's the
That is
teacher.
true.
That was a great time. You can suck about
If you reduced it, it's even more correct. So maybe you should really get 1.5 points.
All right, he
Oh,
has a point 5.
No,
He gets a point 5.
I'll give him half a point.
He's at
That's
27.5.
lame.
Yeah.
That's lame.
It's math. It makes
All
sense.
right. Are you guys
Alright.
ready to
That's the
see?
teacher- That
if
sounds
you
like
are
teacher being
smarter?
spiteful.
If you're ready to see if you're smarter than a 5th grader.
Score goblin things.
I am ready to see if I'm smarter than a goddamn 5th grader.
All right. Well, we have 62 times 34 and 431 divided by 7 for our first question. Our second question is, what are 2 equivalent fractions for this? And we have a circle with part of it shaded in. Then we've got put the fractions in order from least to greatest. We have 1/2, 2/5, 3/4, and 5/6. Then we have another place where I made a mistake. Oh no. We have
You got it before I did, so that doesn't count. It's not a mistake unless you were busted.
we have 6 plus x equals 9 and 18 minus y equals 11. Then number 5, find a referent for a millimeter and a referent for a centimeter. And number 6, what is the volume of this D6? And this time I actually remember to draw the shape.
Put the fractions in order from least to greatest.
Mm-hmm.
And that's an 8 over 6, a 3 over 4, a 2 over 5, and a 1 over 2?
No. It confuses me how poorly you're seeing these because my writing is not perfect, but it's not that bad.
I am wearing sunglasses.
1 over 2, 2 over 5, 3
Okay.
over 4, 5 over 6, right?
Yes. Yes. 1/2, 2/5, 3/4, 5/6.
Yes.
can't see number 4.
Number 4, 6 plus x equals 9, and 18 minus y equals 11.
What's a referent?
A referent is something that you would use to measure that is not a ruler. So maybe
What about
like
a meter stick?
Or that's a ruler.
No, you said a ruler, not a meter stick.
Same thing. It is something that you would use to measure that isn't made to measure.
I feel like you'd get an inaccurate measurement, then wouldn't that be consistent?
It's for estimating.
The fuck? Why would you encourage kids to have the wrong answers? Estimate a centimeter. Don't use a ruler. Estimate it.
Do you carry a ruler with you everywhere you go?
Yes.
Yeah, it's called a phone. It has one on it.
Yeah. Nowadays, yeah.
Do they really? That seems really awkward to use.
It's actually...
Oh, no, you take a picture, you tap it, and then you go down the line, and then it tells you how long it is.
Or you can even do it where it's on the phone, where it's on the camera, so you just look at a thing, and it has a ruler, and it measures the length.
You mean exactly what I just said, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Sorry, I didn't... Yeah, exactly what you just said. So yes, the point is, it's yes. You know what? I'm just gonna write phone.
All right, I'm gonna start at the beginning.
What was the last one?
62 times 34.
What is the
last one?
What is the volume of this? D6?
And all the sides are 3 centimeters.
Oh, okay.
3 times 6.
What's number 5? Find a reference.
Find a reference.
That's what we were just talking about.
Measure.
Not a ruler or a meter stick, apparently.
Something that's not made to measure to measure that volume of measurement.
$61.571428
I just went 61.571.
That's not correct, though, because you'd still have a remainder.
Are you saying the answer for that question I just did?
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
Yep.
431 divided by 7? It should be 61 remainder 4. 62 times 34 is 2,108. What are 2 equivalent fractions for my 1/2 here?
When I showed my work on that, I actually got 61 remainder 4. I'm like, do you want me to keep going decimals here? But
either one would have
I'm okay with that. Awesome.
62 times 34 is 2,108.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Right
just
there.
making sure.
Did I say something different? It's entirely possible.
Yeah, I thought you said it was 100 or 1,860.
It wouldn't surprise me that much. My brain can be weird sometimes. All right, so equivalent fractions for 1/2. We've got 2 quarters and 3/6 and literally millions more. So,
yay!
Putting the fractions in order would give us 2/5 is the smallest, then 1/2,
3/4,
and 5/6.
Yay!
6 plus x is 9. X is going to be 3. 18 minus y is 11. I use basically the same numbers here as I did on the other one. Weird. Y is 7. A referent for millimeter and a referent for centimeter. A good one for millimeters is like how thick your nail is.
Yeah, I was going to say your nail, yeah. And then your fingertip for a centimeter.
Yeah, like the tip of one of your littler fingers. Yeah. Nice.
That was
phone.
That's not really a referent, but sure. Yeah, what is the volume of this D6? The volume you find by multiplying the 3 dimensions. So 3 times 3 times 3. 9 times 3 is 27 centimeters cubed.
Yeah.
Yay.
Are we all smarter than 5th grade?
I am
except
smarter
for
than
5.
I feel like
yeah.
those who put
Just
phone
one
lose
doesn't
point for
count,
the right one.
apparently. Words
What?
are hard.
Say whoever put phone feels like they should lose a point.
I went full retard on number 5.
That happens. It's a weird question. I always find those
It is
ones
a very
odd.
weird question.
I knew that
Yeah.
question. I've heard that one before.
Good job. I'm impressed.
I'm sure
I
I've
would have
heard
said
before.
one
Just
emphasis for
remember.
cooking, but literally nothing could.
I would bet
Yeah,
that
back in the day, they used
Insaniac
your
and
measurement was
Boy
based
and
off of
I
human
all
body,
learned
right?
that in school, and that the other two of you didn't.
Yeah, no, I never
I'm pretty
learned
sure
any
I
of the, whatever the fuck a referent is. Never heard that shit.
Yeah, I would
I've
bet
never
that
heard of
you
that before.
and Jeremy did not learn that.
Never heard that shit in my
All right.
life.
Grade 6. What place value is the 6 in? And we have a giant number, 367,000,340,132. And then another number, 1.043269.
What place is the what?
The 6.
6.
So there's two
Diluted
numbers
number.
before? Or that's
So
not
there's
like
two.
one number
There's-
continued?
No, it is two different
Okay.
numbers.
Dope.
It's like an A and a B.
What
Like this.
place value is 6?
What is that thing called?
Oh,
Yeah.
in name. Oh, that's easy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I know what that is.
What is that thing called? What thing?
That's a 3.6, right? And then a 1.0426.
No.
The first
No
one's not a point. The first one's just a really big fucking number. That's like that's like Jeff Bezos' yearly income.
Yeah.
It really is.
Wait, yearly? I thought that was daily.
No, yearly. Remember, he's got like, I believe it's alimony payments now. Right? It's like 40%. Thank you, not more.
Yeah. And then, god damn it. $142 minus 3.6.
Yeah, number 2, we've got 142 minus 3.62, 57.1 plus 6.794, 4 times 9.2, and 84.3 divided by 2. And number 3 is, what is a prime number between 32 and 100? There's multiple answers for that one. Right an improper fraction or mixed number. For number 4, we've got 1 3/7 and 16/5. And then what percent is each fraction? We have 42 out of 100. We have 9/10, and we have 6/7.
Terms.
What?
Fucking terms. Now I'm getting to that dating point. Like, no, my brain doesn't handle some of these terms. Get that
You gotta
mean
raise the
again.
thing up a bit.
Yeah, I haven't used that in
The
forever.
stop video is above
Yeah,
the
exactly.
fraction. I can't see it.
What does that
Oh,
term
man.
mean again?
I hate.
What is a prime number between 32 and 100? Now I've got to figure that out too.
Oh my god,
There's
they're
one.
so.
You
Are you
gotta
guys
raise the
kidding me?
page.
They're my favorite numbers.
That
Yeah, you
doesn't
gotta
surprise
raise the
me
page.
somehow.
I keep track of every
What?
prime number because
You
those
gotta
are the
raise the
prime numbers
page.
of your life.
Thank you.
Prime numbers of your life, guys. 13.
Okay.
Hey, think of all the prime numbers of your life. They're all great.
Sure.
What is that last one? That's something 3 divided by 2. 54.3 divided by 2. Question
What are
2,
you?
last one.
Yes. 84.3 divided by 2.
I'm cheating. I'm looking at what the hell this term means. Brain.
Which are you?
I'm not
one?
using a calculator. I'm going to use a dictionary.
Prime number or improper fraction? Are you tripping out?
Which one? What term are you looking for, Jeremy?
Oh, jeez. My
What a
brain
prime
doesn't
number
want
is?
to. No.
What are you talking
A
about?
mixed number or a proper fraction?
Jeremy's having a stroke.
Maybe.
A mixed number is when it's written like this with a whole number and a fraction. An improper fraction was when it's written like this. It's all 1, and the numerator, the number on top, is bigger than the denominator on bottom.
Oh, when you add...
Okay, this is getting way too complicated for me. I'll take that I'm smarter than a 5th grader.
And then I'm just going to chance to say this because I think most of us know this anyway. Prime number is the ones divided by themselves.
Yes, they can only be divided by themselves in 1.
Yep.
And 1. Okay.
This has gotten way too technical for me.
See, now I'm at the term point, right? But like, I know what the terms now. Okay, I thought I knew what those meant. That doesn't mean I know what they are.
Yeah, it's true.
That's 16 over 5 or 16 over 8 for the improper fraction?
5. 16 over 5.
16 over 5.
All right, I'm going to start going through them. So, what place value is the 6 in? It is, let's see, we've got hundreds, thousands, millions, billions. So it's in the 10 billions place.
I did get it.
I got that one right.
Yes,
And then this one, we've got tenths, hundredths, thousandths, 10,000s, and 100,000s. So it's in the 100,000, which I have so much trouble saying. Then we've got 142 minus 3.62. I don't actually want to work that out right now, so...
138.38.
It is 138.38.
Yep.
57.1 and
Holy crap.
6.794. We get 4, 9, 8, and then 3 and 6. 63.894. 4 times 9.2. 8, and then 4 times 9 is 36. 36.8. And 84.3 divided by 2.
42.
We get 4, 2. Yeah. A prime number between 32 and 100. There's lots. The first one is 37.
I'm going to say 37 is the easiest.
Yeah. An improper fraction or a mixed number. So 1 and 3/7. What we would do is we'd take the 1 times 7, gives us 7, and then add the 3 to it. So we get 10/7. And then we'd work backwards on this. 5 goes into 16 3 times, and then we end up with 1/5.
3 and 1/5, yeah. Nice.
And then what percent is each fraction? The first one is 42%. Second one is 90%. And 6/7.
86%.
Yeah, it is.
Just, yeah. So I got a half for the gold goblin.
The what? The girl goblin?
The gold goblin.
Goal. The score goblin.
The score goblin. The gold goblin.
You gotta. So
Point for 4. I only got.
Wait. How many questions were on there,
The
Sarah?
first fraction.
I got full.
Out of how many questions, Sarah?
All right.
No. Go back.
Question 3. Sorry, that was question 3.
Are you counting
Yeah. How?
like individuals?
Yeah. So 1, 2, 3.
Do you want to
Like-
tell me what the
So
score
out of
is?
5.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Out of 5.
Well,
I'm just doing it
each
simple.
question is only worth 1 point, right? So
Yeah,
if you
each one's
fucking
worth
part of the question, it's like it's more math.
Yeah. So you take half.
That's a
Yeah.
So everyone got 5 out of 5
I take a half
except.
point for
All right.
question
Got it.
3, but I got the rest right.
Got it.
Okay,
Score
what is,
goblin.
what is the score right now?
Hold
I'm
on.
going to start keeping track because I quit.
Everyone. Shh.
I can't do math right now.
Everyone. Shh. Everyone. Shh.
That's so
Okay. The score as of right now It is C4 at 39 points out of 39. It is Insaniac at 38 out of 39. It is the Greasy Boy at 39 out of 39. And the Sir Gentleman, who is bringing up the caboose with 37 out of 39.
37.5.
No, he's got 2.5s now, so they've added up to a full.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so now he's
Are you guys ready for grade 7?
Junior high.
Grade 7, you get negative numbers.
You're telling me I made it to junior high? This is when my math really started falling off. So we're clear.
All right.
Mine doubled down at this point, but
God.
No, I've ruined my brain since then.
All right, what's the first question?
Fair. What is -5 plus 7?
Okay.
Then we've got more practice with adding and subtracting negative numbers. We've got -8 plus 3, 6 plus -4, -14 minus 2, and 7 plus -9.
-14
then,
minus 2? And what's that?
Yes.
What was that last one in red?
7 plus -9. The red doesn't show up well. That was a poor choice on my part.
Okay.
All right. Then we've got some fractions to add and subtract. We've got 1/2 plus 1/3, 7/10 plus 3/5, and 9/12 minus 2/3. We've got some more algebra. We have 3x equals 12, x divided by 4 equals 7, and 3x plus 4 equals 7. Then we've got some fun stuff here. We've got what is the radius of this circle that I drew? And what is the diameter? And then I was nice and gave you guys the formula. Circumference equals pi times diameter. So what is the circumference?
Oh, aren't you just the nicest person?
Right? I'm forcing my friends to do math for fun, but like, I give you the formula.
And say if I didn't have the formula, I probably would forget some of it sometimes.
Pretty soon it's going to start feeling like Saw. The answer is in your friend's belly. Unless you answer this question in like the next 3 seconds.
Yes.
Answer 6.
So -5 plus 7 is 2. -8 plus 3 is 5, -5. 6 plus -4 is 2. -14 minus 2 is -16. And 7 plus -9 is -2. Now, when you add and subtract fractions, you have to have a common denominator, which means instead of 1/2, we've got 3/6 plus 2/6, which is 5/6. We've got 7/10 plus 6/10, which gives us 13/10. Or, from what we learned recently in grade 6, is 1 3/10.
Oh, thank God. Yes.
What?
1 3/10 works. Thank God.
I'm like
I was going to be like, I was about to get fucked. Oh, shit. Thank God.
9/12 minus 2/3. 9/12 minus 8/12 gives us 1/12.
Thank God.
We've got 3x equals 12. So we divide both sides by 3, and we get x equals 4. Then x divided by 4 equals 7. We multiply both sides by 4. We get x equals 7 times 4 is 28. Then 3x plus 4 is 7. We start by subtracting the 4 from both sides. We get 3x equals 3. And then we divide by 3, and we get x is 1. All right. Someone tell me what the radius of that circle is. Let's see if you remember what radius and diameter are. What?
3.
I'm like literally trying to stay just ahead of you.
Oh, sorry.
It's been
My phone is
forever.
dying.
Like, oh, wait. I'm sitting here staring at the shit, and then like, how is the
mode.
process again? And then my brain is like,
The small line... Wait, Sarah. The small line is 3 and the big line is 6, right?
Yes.
Okay, then I have the answers already.
Oh.
Hey,
Good.
Yeah.
hey
We're done with
Siri,
math.
stop this goddamn quiz. Hey Alexa, help.
Help.
No, I almost had a stroke on that last one.
There is no help.
Ooh, grade 4. Oh, so you're not saving it to redistribute as material.
Well, I mean, I still have the papers.
Yeah, but you don't have.
No.
You don't have three. What's the proper term for this?
Wait until we get into conics, Jeremy. That's grade 8 and 9, and things get really shitty.
Oh, and then you get that bell curve shit.
Yep. Well, I already know what's coming. I'm not looking forward to it. I'm already not liking this.
Okay, so how many did everyone get right?
It's a good question.
Oh, so far I'm at 100%.
I'm just keeping track of points now because I've given up on doing the math.
Fair enough. My phone is just going to need a second here because it decided to.
So how many
Have some
points do you
issues.
have?
So C4 is at 39, Insaniac's at 38, and Sir Jeremy's at 37.
But I meant after that round.
I added them up at the end of the rounds.
Okay, I think that was the end of the round, was it not?
No, we still had the last question for the. Hey, Jeremy.
Yes.
What's the radius and the diameter?
You can't see the thing. I told you, I was trying to keep up. She's like, I'm gonna start doing the thing. Like, ah! Write this shit down. I got a journal in front of me.
Oh,
I got excited. I thought Atomic Dove came back.
All I do need.
Just me.
What's the what is the
How many digits on pi did you go, you dick?
What's the
It sounds like I went all 200 and something digits.
what's the equation for circumference again? It's pi r squared, right?
No. Pi times diameter. We're 2 pi dot r.
2 pi dot r. Thank you.
Woo! No dot. 2 pi r or pi d.
I like 2 pi r. That's easier.
I disagree, but we can have our own opinions.
It's what I learned growing up.
Exactly.
Even if you're wrong, you're allowed to have your own opinion?
Even if what?
Even if you're wrong, you're allowed to have your own opinion?
Yeah.
All right, now I'm done.
There we
You
go.
wanted the diameter, you wanted the radius, I got the circumference.
What is it? Oh, the rad is... Alright.
Alright, so the radius is the smaller one, the 3.
Yep.
The diameter is the one that goes all the way across, the 6. And circumference is pi times diameter, so pi times 6, and yeah, it'll be 18 point something.
Mm-hmm.
How many digits of pi did you go into? Each of you.
Yeah, alright, yeah. Okay.
Go to at least 3.14. I usually go to 3.14159.
Yeah, as a teacher, I knew you were going to go further than that.
What, Caden?
Not 3.1415926 or 6. You lost.
Yeah, you get out of here. Yeah.
I find that 5 digits after the decimal is usually sufficient.
I got another 5 points.
Yay! How did everyone else?
I got
okay.
Oh wait, there's one more. I forgot. There's one more. There's a graph.
No.
Well, add everyone's 5 points first, then we'll do the graph.
She did it.
You know what? I don't.
No, she did it. She did the thing.
The graphs are hard to see.
I don't have that calculator.
You don't need a calculator.
Yeah,
yes, you do.
You should just be.
We're trying to figure out which one of these points.
Oh, point on the graph where it touched me.
Yeah, which point of the graph touched you?
No, it's where did the graph touch you?
4. Point -24 is which labeled point on this graph?
Okay. And then there's 3-6, like 3-6 Mafia.
Just 3-6.
I get it.
-4, -4.
I just can't
Or
tell. Is that an F? Is that an F?
Here, there is an F, yes.
And then
There's
They
an
might
A,
be
B,
hard.
C, D, E, or F, G, H, and I.
And that's... You should just point...
Actually, that's a 4.
You should point to each letter and just say which each letter is so I can see. Make things easy.
No, because
Give the answer.
A,
Gotta be that one.
B, C,
D,
E,
I.
E. Oh, it's slower than I am. F, G, H,
The answer
and
is
I.
Oh, I got them already.
So, point -24. We always go on the x-axis first. -24 is point C. Point 3636 is point D. -4, -4, -4, -4 is point I. What?
Yeah.
Sadiq.
Oh, and 4, -3. F.
Oh.
Kadik? Or Sadiq?
Sadiq.
So I got
Diff.
that 100% wrong. So I did not get a point on that.
Oh, you did the other way? You did the opposite? You did vertical,
I did the
horizontal?
exact. I did the exact opposite. Yeah. Did every
That's so
point on that
funny.
one wrong.
Tap the screen
Yeah,
to
horizontal
activate the
is first.
camcorder.
Always.
I know.
I'm just reading things.
All right.
It's also hard
All
to
right.
see like what B and C without the fucking glasses.
I agree. It is hard to see those. All right.
That's
You guys
one
up for
full
grade 8?
screen.
So
Up for
excited.
grade 8, guys?
No.
You ready? No?
Where's
How
the
about the
bell
rest of
curve,
you?
Sarah? Where's the bell curve?
It's coming.
No, I didn't put in a bell curve. Bell curves are senior high. Okay, we've
That's
got
grade
what is
10.
7 squared and
Coming
2
next
squared.
year.
I mean, for me, yes, probably. Or the year after. I can't remember if it's grade 10 or
The
11.
next years are happening very fast.
We're all
49 and
graduating
4.
really fast.
True. So we've got what is 7 squared and 2 squared. Then we've got the square root of 49, the square root of 81. Then we've got multiplication and division of fractions, 3/4 times a third, and 4/12 divided by 8/4. Then 1 7/8 times 2 4/5. Then we've got some multiplication of positive, and division of positive and
Holy
negative
shit.
numbers.
My phone can do that stuff. My phone has rad sign, cos, and
Yeah,
tan.
you didn't know that?
Yeah, they usually
No,
do.
I didn't know that.
Your whole
Yeah.
phone is
Yeah,
a
you
scientific
read it.
calculator. That's what I've been doing.
Yeah.
Makes it. You can even do fractions. Like you don't even need to divide
I'm
the
doing mine on
fractions.
my computer.
That's what
I'm
I've been
doing all
just
this shit by hand, yo.
Oh, dude, I've just been doing the fractions on my calculator, and just writing them on the goddamn board.
Is
If I
that
could-
what you're doing?
If I could do the graph, I would have been doing the graphs.
Teacher, he's
Why do you
cheating.
think I've been doing
Yeah,
so
you're-
well? I've been
Yeah.
using the calculator. You allowed me.
See, I am doing it all by hand in front
Yeah,
of you.
yeah,
so-
yeah. No,
I feel
you
like all the
said
points are half-
you said you could use a calculator. Well, here's my fucking calculator, and here's it giving me all the goddamn answers, except the damn graphs. So as long as there's no graphs, I should get 100% on this damn test.
Well, you didn't.
I know I
It was a
didn't.
Sure, all-
graph.
all
I
his
was
points
thinking
should be
you
half.
still-
It's also really not a test, but sure.
Cheating.
You know what?
Anyways,
It's
number
got to
4,
that
we've
point.
got multiplication and division of positive and negative numbers. We've got 3 times -4, -8 times -2, -9 divided by 3, and -16 divided by -8. Then 5, we got some more algebra. X divided by 3 plus 6 is 9, and 5 bracket x plus 7 bracket is 45. Then we've got the fun
Shit,
questions
that's
on the
by
next
its-
page.
is that by itself again?
See, my screen is loading right now.
It's what by itself again?
That exponential crap again? First one.
Exponent.
That exponential
No, that's a
bullshit.
good question.
No,
This?
exponentials are always
What?
interesting.
Number uno.
Number 1?
Number 1.
Oh, 7.
Yeah.
7
to the
squared.
power of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
7
that's
is
fine.
power
That's
2
fine.
and 2 to the power 2.
Power
Yeah,
of. That's
exponential.
is that by itself? Doing powers?
What do you mean by
Man, you don't know
itself?
exponentials?
Like, is it 7
It's
times
been
7 for
a
that?
really goddamn long time.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
So 7
Yes.
squared is 7 times 7.
Times 7.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is 49.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
2 times
Yeah.
2.
I got the thing. I was just trying to make sure.
Okay, good.
Oh,
No,
that second one's really hard, though. I think it's a 3.
I was understanding the problem equationing process.
Yeah.
Ah.
I also wrote these really late last night, so they are a little
Confused
weird in some
by
places.
4 by the dot question.
Well, it's been forever for me on some of these too. Like I haven't had to use this stuff. I'm glad that my brain's actually doing it.
I'm really impressed, actually,
that
that you guys have managed to keep up this far.
No, we're smarts. We haven't.
You
taught
are.
this.
I've stopped writing it down, but I've been doing them in my head.
For
Nice.
for all our viewers at home, how well are you doing?
Sure to let us
That's a
know.
really good question.
Like,
Are you enjoying?
Are you keeping
Are
score?
you
with
doing a
us?
C4 and just using technology to breeze through all these questions as you sit here waiting for everyone else to finish? Because, or are you pulling a Sir Gentleman
Yeah.
I'm
and
confused by the
slowly
fourth
falling behind because the power of the human mind is not as good as the machine?
It's
Thus-
not as a good.
Thus bowing
It's not
to
as
the
good.
future.
Doing them.
Aggressively like keeping up. Like
It's not as a good.
It's behind the machine.
True. All
I
right,
don't
so
un-
7
what is
squared is
the
49.
Four questions. The 3 point what?
The three,
I don't
well, the
understand.
three, well, the 4 questions
Yeah.
in Judaism is
Believe
what
that's
the kids
multiply.
ask the father.
Is it?
Yeah, I just
Yes,
put in
yes.
dots
That's
instead
multiply
of
3 times negative
times.
4.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because at this point, it
Which
doesn't make a lot of
becomes-
sense to use the regular time sign because it looks weird with the X's.
The next answer
Okay.
is
Really
is
dooley for
4,
that.
and then 7.
That's why you should use A and B for that.
And then
For algebra, right?
9.
Yeah, no, that stuff all just
No, you
click
have
again
to
too.
math
That's really
and
nice.
And you never know why.
You'll never know why.
And you'll never know why.
Yeah,
These
you'll
are
never know why
questions
you
that
have to
really
help math
ponder
find its
on.
X.
That's, yeah, true. 12 times 8, 96.
You gotta reduce that down.
7 eighths times 4 fifths. 7 times 4 is 28. 8 times 5 is 40. So this one is 2
That one gets
and
reduced.
28 40th. It does, yeah, it really should.
You get reduced.
Reduce to 28 40ths. If we divide it by 2, gives us 14 20ths, which should go farther, so down to 7 tenths. Then 3 times negative 4. Here's where things get tricky because of the negatives. We get negative 12. Negative 8 times negative 2 is positive 16.
And then
And then you
your
can just add again. Yeah.
Negative 9 divided by 3 is negative 3. And
The
negative
thingy.
is 2.
is 2.
Because if you have 2 negatives, you get a positive. You get a single negative. You get fucked.
X is 9.
Divided by 3 equals 3. It is 9, you're right. X is 9, and then we
That
use
was a-
the distributive property.
Also, Sarah accidentally created a perfect fraction with that first one.
I accidentally created. Which one?
Your first that first one where x equals 9, that's a perfect fraction. Or it's a perfect.
On this?
No, it's a perfect equation because it equals 9 and 9 is equal to x. So you're also.
Do you think that was an accident?
I think that wasn't on purpose. I think that was an accident. I think that was complete accident.
You would be incorrect if you think that wasn't on purpose.
You mean on the papyrus?
On papyrus. It was on the papyrus.
It was on the
Yeah.
papyrus.
You would
The
be
answer
very
is 2
incorrect
is
if you
9
think
and
that was
2,
an
right? The other one's 2? Yeah, it's 2. I got
Yeah.
full marks for that
All
page
right.
too, so that's 5 points for your
Good
C4.
job!
5 points for
Good
house
one.
C4, and We're gonna call him House Calculator.
I'm calling it House Technology Cheat.
Yeah.
It's not cheating. She said I could use a calculator. She told us we could. So fuck you all.
Really, this question here is the first one you should be using a calculator on. Use the Pythagorean theorem to find the missing length.
I've been using it since the kindergarten questions, and there's nothing you can stop about it now.
7 centimeters.
I have got some shit. Yeah.
Using Pythagorean film to find the missing length. 8 centimeters and 7 centimeters. What is the area of the circle using pi r squared? What is the area of the... Oh, black screen. What is the area of the circle?
Yeah, I'm going to do that.
Well, using Pythagorean's theorem...
7.
Does everyone remember Pythagorean theorem? That's actually very important. I did not give you the formula this time, so...
No. If you don't know Pythagoreans, then you failed.
Then you fail. Get your ass.
Then you fail. Exactly.
That's
You're
the
so
person who's cheating.
Tell at home what the Pythagoras
My brain's trying to remember which one do I place to the thing.
Ah, yes, that is important.
You know what?
Only one of the numbers matters, but it matters a whole lot.
The placement of the thing, of the Y's.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. The hypotenuse is the most important one in any right-angle triangle.
Did you say
Geography, math.
Square root.
Hippopotamus is always the most important.
Absolutely.
Because you want a hippopotamus for Christmas?
Who
Only
doesn't want a
hippopotamus will do.
hippopotamus for Christmas?
It's the only thing that'll do.
That's gotta be right.
And it's a cube root. That's why that's not working.
You know what? While everyone's doing math, we'll start reading the digits of pi.
Go for it.
3.1415926535897
What decimal point do you want us to go to, Sarah?
Go to the hundredths.
Go to the hundredth? Okay.
Hundredths. But,
Hundredths. Okay. That's
yeah, for pi, use however many decimals you want, as long as it's at least 3.14. It'll just give you a slightly different answer.
3.141592653.
Really just how they're named all the way back?
7932.
Tenths, hundredths, thousandths in the decimals?
Yes. So 2 places back, the hundredths place.
Does it go as far back as like billionths?
Yeah. It just keeps going forever.
Oh, okay, cool. I was always wondering that. I figured you just applied the same technique, obviously, but like, I figured I might as well ask.
I'm done.
Yeah.
Get that double down.
All right. Pythagorean theorem. How long is this side?
3.87.
You've got it. 3.87 centimeters. And then the circle, what is its area?
50.24.
Yeah, that's the one.
You used a different number of digits of pi than me, because I got 50.27.
I used 3.14.
Me too.
Yeah. It works. Yay!
I almost did the 8 thing, and I'm like, right, it's radius, not the diameter. I gotta do the smart thing.
I was being tricky on that one.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna do one more. Then I have to go to bed. This is an hour and a half already.
Yes, we only have up to grade 10. So that was grade 8. So we are actually almost done.
Okay.
All right. Write 4 times 4 times 4 times 4 times 4 as a power and solve it.
Oh, jeez.
Everyone got full marks for that last page, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
Right now the score is C4 at 51.
Right.
Insaniac at 51. And the Elusive Gentleman at 50.
Oh no. All right, so we've got, right, 4 times 4 times 4 times 4 times 4 is a power and solve it. Then we've got 3 to the power of 4 times 3 to the power of 3 equals 3 to the power of what? 2 to the power of 7 divided by 2 to the power of 5 equals 2 to the power of what? And 6 to the power of 2 to the power of 3 equals 6 to the power of what? So we're not looking for the actual answer of what these are. We're just looking for, it's the exponent laws. Then we've got a bunch of numbers to order from least to greatest. We have -4, 3, 2 and 6/12. You know what? Let's not do that one. C4 is right. It's getting late.
Okay,
We've got,
that one is 7.
What is the approximate square root of 145? And then there's 2 more we'll do on the next page.
Wait, we're not looking for the actual answer? You just want what it's supposed to look like?
For number 2, yeah. So you're not going to actually figure out what it all works out to. You just figure out what it actually is, because there's rules that apply here.
I just can't see what the first 2 are. It's 3 something 3.
3 to the 4.
3 to the power of 4 and 3 to the power of 3.
Minus or plus?
Times.
Multiplied.
Okay, and then the other one?
2 to the power of 7 divided by 2 to the power of 5. And 6 to the power of 2 in brackets to the power of 3.
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay, so 4 times 4 times 4 times 4 times 4 is 4 to the power of 5. And to solve it, I'd actually have to do that.
1024.
1.
You got it. What, Jeremy?
I was agreeing with you.
All right. Exponent rules work this way. If we're multiplying and we have the same base, that means the 3's here are the same. Yeah. We add them. So 4 plus 3 is 7. I'm impressed you know that.
Subtract
if we're
them.
Dividing, we subtract them. So 2 to the power of 2.
Them.
And then, for this we multiply them.
Sarah,
so 6 to the power of 6.
I work with money and exponents with money all day. This is like what I do every day. Exponents. It sucks.
What is the approximate square root of 145
12.
though? Yeah.
You just go to the closest square root and use that.
I just circled 2 on here. Let's just do those 2. So we've got 4, and then in brackets 3x plus 7 equals 5, and in brackets 2x minus 4. And then this one here we've got simplified, and we've got a monster.
Oh, the simplify I can do in 2 seconds. My screen that's easy.
Like a while ago. I'm not trying.
Simplify I'll do in 2 seconds. That's easy as crap.
Wait, this one too, because actually I'm curious to see if you guys can do that one. We've got 3x plus 6 equals x minus 7. I had some kids who really struggled with that this year. It makes me curious.
I don't know why you keep wanting us to find math's x.
Oh, right.
Because math is lonely.
Hey,
that sucks.
How to now and
Your screen died.
You gotta do the thing to the thing to the thing.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Wait a second, I'm gonna write things down.
That's what I'm doing.
Be some things.
It's so stupid. Simplify that one. That becomes. Those are gone. That's 11. And that's done. Then the last one.
Let's do this quiet.
Do the thing.
What's that? A lot of this looks like it's worth taking. quick. Zombies inbound. You want this stuff? Keep them off us. Let's make this happen.
Wait, what the fuck am I doing?
Math. You're doing math.
Almost. Give me a second.
Did we figure them out? Oh no!
Do the thing.
I think
Pull the lever.
I think I might.
You think you what?
I think I might be screwed. I think I figured out the first one though.
This one? 3x plus 6 equals x minus 7?
Yeah. I just can't remember.
What did you find?
I got to the point where it's 13 equals x over 3 times x, but I can't remember how you go from there.
Sounds like you're close to it. Did you figure that one out, Jeremy?
This is where I started to really fuck over myself in math.
Like this, and then that maybe.
I did the simplified thing. It's 10x cubed plus 4x squared plus 11. That's easy.
Minus x.
Oh, minus x. I didn't see that. Sorry, I just noticed that. Minus x. So it'd be
Really close. Good job.
10x cubed plus 4x squared minus x plus 11. So that one's easy. Simplifying is easy. It's the goddamn brackets shit. Oh, God.
So for this one, it's just a case of changing what side things are on. So we are going to move the two x's to be on the same side. So we end up with 2x plus 6 equals negative 7. Then we move the 6 away. So we've got minus 6 on both sides. And we get 2x equals negative 13. We divide both sides by 2. And we get either x equals negative 13 over 2 or x equals negative 6.5. This one, though, is where we have to, again, distribute things. So we go 4 times 3x gives us 12x. 4 times 7 gives us 28. And then we've got 5 times 2x gives us 10x. And 5 times negative 4 gives us 20.
Black screen.
Yeah, negative 20.
Like my brain right now.
And then we do
feel
the
that.
same thing that we did where we move stuff around. So we go minus 10x on both sides. We end up with 2x equals negative 48.
I got
Negative
1
48.
right on this.
Divide by 2 and we get negative x equals negative 24.
In grade 9? No, it's technically 2
Yeah.
right. You got the same thing as me, 4 right?
No, I only got the...
Oh, you're talking about these last two.
Yeah, I only got 1 right. It's just I only got the
I gave you.
simplified.
Yeah, that first. Okay, so how did you take x away from the first one?
It's
You
just a
minus
case
x?
of... Yeah. So, if we've got 3x...
Okay, yeah. You borrowed it from... yeah, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, we're just changing sides. So we just do
Yeah.
the opposite operation. Technically, this is a plus x. So we go minus x, and they cancel each other out.
They cancel
And
each
then
other
we have to
out.
do the same.
I
we
was
have to do
trying
the
to
same
cancel
on the
my
other
numbers
side.
before I even did that. I completely forgot how to do that. Yeah.
You can do it in whichever order. You just have to make sure you do both the x's and the numbers.
Right.
Well, we're ready for the final score.
Yeah.
Do you want to
That
try
was a nice
one
refresher.
from grade 10? Do you want to try
Yeah.
one from grade 10 that I think you
I'm
guys might
so-
actually like? You all work
Yeah, I
with
gotta go
food,
with
so there's a possibility that you actually know this one off the top of your head.
7.
Let's try it.
Go for it.
Okay. Kaylee is making 8 times a recipe for cupcakes. The original recipe calls for 2 teaspoons of vanilla. Unfortunately, the only thing she has to measure with is a set of measuring cups. She has 1 cup, 1/2, 1/3, and 1/4. How should Kaylee measure out the vanilla?
No.
1/3.
No? Fair enough.
1/3.
I'll leave it to insane.
Wait, I got this.
Yeah, it's
Oh, did you
1/3.
say 1/3, Andrew?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Did you just know that, or did you do the math
Yeah,
for it?
no. It took me. I knew that off my head, but it took me a sec to think about it. But
Yeah. I figured that at least one of you guys might, because
We're
it's
breaking on the
I know
conversion from
I know-
teaspoons to
Yeah,
cups.
teaspoon's 15 milliliters.
Yeah.
exactly
50K, yeah.
16 teaspoons. And then I know that 16 teaspoons, or 1 teaspoon is 5 milliliters, so 16 times 5.
Yeah, because you do,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
do the 8 times then.
Yeah. 80, and
Yeah,
then
it's like,
80
it's
is
pretty small, so I'm like, it's
approximately
got to be the smallest one mentally, as where
Second
I'm at.
smallest.
No.
Well, I have to go to bed because it's way
Yeah,
past.
me too.
Well, do you want to know what the final score is?
You know what I
Yes.
do? I do want to know what the final score is.
Okay, so tied for last place, we have Sir Jeremy and Mr. C4 with 55 points. And winning, we have Insaniac with 56 points.
nice job.
I am impressed.
Hey guys, we're not returning. We're
You're
not far
what?
off either, but
56 out of what? What was that? Out of 60 or something?
Out of 60.
Something like that.
So we
Yeah,
did pretty well.
good job.
Damn.
Yeah.
I am
Oh.
super impressed.
You
Yeah,
know,
but-
Hey, math.
if
You
you're
guys are way
I know.
better at math than I expected you to be.
if you are
I know
watching
math. I just don't like math.
if you are watching
That's
or
fair.
listening in podcast land, like good on ya. What did you get? What did you get? Did you beat us? Because it's funny. Me and Jeremy me and Serge, oh god, I'm tired. Me and the elusive gentleman tied. He did it without the calculator. I did. We both tied. And Insaniac, who wasn't even on the radar, came out of nowhere for the win. But we all know
He was doing really well the whole time.
he really
I know
was.
math.
Actually.
True.
He was
Nice
tied
job,
with you
guys.
for the longest time.
I mean,
I've had to take financing in a number of different.
I was gonna say
He
you're
just
also
edged
like
ahead.
you're the actual sous chef.
Yeah, food costing.
And the
is
good
an
news
adventure. If
is
you haven't
that
done food
all of
costing,
you
fuck.
Are
Yeah,
at
that's
least as smart as like a 10th grader, so that's,
Yeah.
that's
Give me
pretty
the
impressive.
million. Give me the million.
In the way. Man.
That being said,
Except you came last.
I am sorry that you all had nothing better to do, but I'm glad you spent it with us here. We are with our
I hope you-
amazing,
Really
our
nothing,
amazing math
guys.
host, the Viking, and Greasy Boy, the elusive gentleman, Insaniac, Atomic Tyrant while he was here, and I am C4, and we are the Villains of the Villains Talk Show and Podcast. Catch us next week at the same time where you catch podcasts and or shows and anything. Follow, like, share, subscribe. Thank you to the people who watched you. We had a constant, 6 people watching, so 6 people out there
At least
found
6
math.
people like math.
Yep, math.
Yeah.